Hello everyone, my name is Haley Black and today I'll be presenting on Australia's cultural foods, exploring how Indigenous heritage, British traditions, and global influences have shaped the country's cuisine. We'll also touch on how religion, economy, geography, health beliefs, and modern food habits influence what Australians eat today. Australia's food culture is a fascinating blend of Indigenous heritage, British colonial influence, and modern multiculturalism. When the British colonized Australia in 1788, they introduced livestock, grains, and European cooking methods. Before that, Indigenous Australians relied on what's called bush tucker, which includes native plants and animals. Examples of bush tucker include kangaroo, emu, witchetty grubs, yams, and native fruits. These foods were crucial for survival and still hold cultural significance today. Religion plays a smaller role in Australia's food culture than in some other countries, but it still influences certain traditions. According to the 2021 census, about 43.9% of Australians identify as Christian, with smaller populations practicing Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, or no religion at all. Christian holidays often include feasts, like roast meats, seafood, and desserts such as pavlova or plum pudding. Overall, though, religion has a minimal direct impact on everyday food choices. Education, economy, and geography also shape Australian food culture. Literacy rates are extremely high at 99%, and education is compulsory until age 16. Higher education can cost between $20,000 and $45,000 Australian dollars per year. The average income is around 95,000 Australian dollars, but about 13.4% of the population lives in poverty, which contributes to food insecurity, especially among low-income and Indigenous communities. Geographically, Australia is very diverse, with a tropical north, an arid interior, and a temperate south. Agriculture is also varied, producing wheat, sugarcane, fruits, vegetables, and livestock. Indigenous Australians view health in a holistic way. For them, health isn't just physical, it's about social, emotional, and cultural well-being. Health is seen as a connection between the body, spirit, family, and land. While modern healthcare in Australia largely follows Western models, Indigenous health beliefs remain influential, especially in community programs that aim to integrate traditional approaches with modern practices. Modern Australian diets are a mix of British traditions, Indigenous food, and global flavors. Core foods include bread, potatoes, dairy, beef, lamb, fruits, and vegetables, while secondary foods often include chicken, seafood, rice, and pasta. However, Australians today consume more processed foods, red meat, and sugary drinks than recommended, which has created some public health challenges. Typically, Australians eat 3 meals a day. Breakfast often consists of toast or cereal with fruit. Lunch might be sandwiches, salads, or meat pies, and dinner is the main cooked meal of the day. Barbecues are central to social life and gatherings. Common cooking methods include roasting, grilling, baking, and frying. When dining etiquette is relaxed but respectful, the fork is held in the left hand, the knife in the right. Traditional and holiday foods are a mix of European and Indigenous influences. Holiday meals often feature roasted lamb or ham, pavlova, lamingtons, Anzac biscuits, and meat pies. Indigenous foods such as macadamia nuts, wattle seed, and bush tomatoes are rich in protein, fiber, and antioxidants. Historically, preservation methods like drying, smoking, fermenting, salting, pickling, and canning were commonly used. Despite the variety of nutritious foods available, Australia faces significant nutrition challenges. About 67% of adults are overweight or obese. Indigenous populations experience higher rates of diabetes and heart disease, often linked to food insecurity and the shift from traditional diets to processed foods. Encouraging fresh produce, seafood, lean meats, and whole grains is key. Traditional indigenous diets offer valuable models for improving nutrition and health outcomes. Finally, when Australians migrate to countries like the US, their eating habits often change. Many adapt larger portions or eat more fast food, which can contribute to weight gain and chronic disease. At the same time, many Australians blend American and Australian foods, creating a hybrid cuisine that reflects both their heritage and their new environment. In conclusion, Australian food culture is a rich and diverse, shaped by Indigenous traditions, British colonial influence, and modern multiculturalism. While Australians enjoy a wide range of foods and culinary practices, challenges like obesity and diet-related chronic disease persist. Understanding the history, cultural influences, and health implications of food in Australia gives us a deeper appreciation for how food connects culture, health, and society. Thank you for listening.